With numbers like I'm MJ and Dash Jackson and Jordan. Boy, I'm killing y'all boring. Time to give the world what they really need. That's the HOMIE.
Good afternoon, Tri. My name is Darius Lester, your financial philosopher, and this is Mammoth Money Mindset. This will be episode 3 of Start Anyway. We'll call this one Floor and Decor. All right, so basically, I will explain to you what I have done so far with the flooring. Since I'm recording this, I don't have the pictures here, but like I've been doing in the last few, I'll animate some pictures into this. So I'll just talk as if pictures are there. So basically, as far as flooring goes with this house, the main thing that we were focused on in the beginning was, one, we noticed that there were hardwood floors, all throughout the house. But for some reason, the hallway and both of the back bedrooms were painted over with some dark brown paint. Like they literally just hand painted over all of the hardwood, so it just looks like a flat matte brown color over them. My guy was like, I don't know why they did this. They got an industrial sander pretty much, and you can get that and it'll pick up, obviously it'll buff out all the hardwood, but it'll also pick up the paint so that you can see the under hardwood. After that, you just got to go buy some stain, which is basically like colored paint that you put on top of hardwood flooring to make the color pop, and then like a nice clear coat to go on top of it. This is my first time dealing with anything, right? Because that's why this is Start Anyway. But even more so, my first time dealing with hardwood flooring and the whole process of beautification in that realm. Bringing something from looking old and dingy to nice and vibrant. So it was real interesting. One, I appreciate just having the opportunity to learn about this. This is maybe something more experienced people know about, like, oh, that's simple, but I had no idea. I remember hearing people on HGTV talk about, ooh, this has hardwood floor. Oh, they covered this up. Oh, this is worth its weight in gold. All of this stuff. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know why they thought it was a big deal. Me personally, I prefer some vinyl. You throw some vinyl down on that. I don't care nothing about no hardwood, but apparently people like it. But yeah, so that's one thing. We actually just finished sanding it all and staining it. It's doing its drying period right now. I should be able to throw some video showing what it used to look like and what it looks like now, while it's drying. Obviously, we still got a couple more days. I just don't want to go in there at all while it's going through the drying purpose. So I'll take more pictures after, all that's done. The other big flooring project was in the 2 bathrooms and the 1 kitchen. I'll throw some pictures on whatever they had there. I don't even know what you call it. Do you call it laminate on the floor, laminate, wallpaper on the floor? I don't know what the official name of it is, but we pretty much just pulled all of that up just because a lot of it was torn, bunched up, just didn't look good at all. So in all the bathrooms, I just went and bought a whole bunch of vinyl, pretty much like I was just talking about, and we put that down in the bathroom and in both of the bathrooms and in the kitchen. You've probably seen a couple of pictures of that, since we did the whole cabinet thing. I think I've taken pictures of what it looks like, but here's some more pictures of what the bathroom, kitchen, and the vinyl looked like before and what they look like now. That vinyl ran me about, what is it, like $2 a square foot, I think, something like that. So not too bad at all. And my handyman, he's pretty good at laying flooring, and really he'll normally charge me pretty much about whatever the flooring costs. So if I buy $500 worth of flooring, it'll probably cost me $500, to get him to go and install it all, which includes picking up whatever was there before and putting down the new stuff. So I don't think it's too bad. I don't have much to compare it to. So if it is bad, let me know and I'll work on that in the future. But so yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with the floors. That stuff is getting knocked out presently. I did my talk with the person to design the kitchen, right? Since I foolishly took out all the cabinets, now I have to input new cabinets. And after having my first talk with the designer, it is very, very, very clear to me, if it was not clear before, taking out all the cabinets was my worst mistake with this property so far, right? I might run into another one. Who knows? That's just what comes with this being my first. Because they were talking about like this whole thing normally costs like 20K, and I'm like, ooh, that is more than my entire budget for this whole project. So I definitely don't want that. I kept trying to talk her down because she's a designer, so I feel like she's trying to, you know, get whatever I'm really into and make my perfect kitchen. I don't want that. I told her like 15 times, I don't want my perfect kitchen. I want the cheapest kitchen. She kept asking me, do you want this or this and this? And I was like, ma'am, I really appreciate you trying to, give good customer service, but please, I just want the cheapest one. Anything you ask me, I'm going to ask you which one is cheaper and I'm going to pick that. So if you would like to save some of your time, just go ahead and pick the cheapest one and we can keep it pushing. I will appreciate, your service. I'd give you a good 5-star review. So yeah, I sat with her and talked, and she was like estimating. She's like, I mean, if you get the cheapest on all this stuff, and she's like, maybe it'll be around 6,000, but then with all the countertops, it might be an extra, extra 2, so maybe a total of 8,000. But then if I also need the new appliances, now we're looking at 10,500. So, it sounds like just in the cabinets and getting the appliances in there by itself, that's seeming like another 10K, low end, sadly. So that in itself could very well be all of the profit that I was thinking about keeping for myself, after I pay everybody back. We'll see how it goes. Some agreement that I made with myself yesterday was, again, like I've said, even if I don't come out, with any extra thousands of dollars or anything like that, after I do the whole, BRRR process, I'm okay with that because this is a great learning opportunity for me. So I'm very appreciative of that. I'm not, gonna cry if I don't walk away with $10 or $5,000. Because I mean, one, even if I have to pay out, a few $1,000s out of pocket, and then that's what I close on, and I don't get to take any money away from the closing table, I'm okay with that because one, I have a house. So that in itself is a win. And then two, I would like, if I could walk away with a house and a gun, I'd feel real good. Darius, what the heck are you talking about? Where'd the gun come from? Well, given the area that I'm doing this work in, and I see some other potential that I wouldn't mind trying out with my new knowledge to try to do it better than I did this one. I don't mind going back there, but I think it would be wise for me to get a firearm, given I now have a family that I have to think about, where before I just kind of do whatever I want. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Always felt like I could talk people out of any kind of altercation in which they might be trying to shoot me and or rob me. But given the whole family thing now and having a kid on the way, I was like, let me get a firearm, just cause it might help out, if I'm in one of these houses or something like that, and I hear somebody coming into the house at night, I should have ample time to pull my firearm, before they get to wherever I am in the house. So that's my reasoning for it. So what I thought was, whatever money I make from this transaction, I was gonna put, a good $300-400 of it towards a firearm in like a holster or something. Something small, something efficient. If you have any suggestions on firearms that you think would be good in that situation, let me know. What else? And let's say, I guess I'm already almost at 10 minutes. So I'll go ahead and cut it here. Again, my name is Darius Lester, the financial philosopher, and this is Start Anyway and Mammoth Money Mindset. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate you.